Elon Musk's controversial reign at Twitter, now rebranded X, has sparked significant concern and debate on so many levels, particularly now in the tech world and the broader impact of social media on society because of the arrest of Pavel Durov, the founder of Telegram. Musk's tenure has been marked by a dramatic shift in Twitter's policies, platform policies, and its valuation. After acquiring Twitter for $44 billion in October 2022, his chaotic and often erratic management style, including widespread layoffs, policy shifts, and the introduction of paid verification, has led to a sharp decline in the platform's value. An estimate suggests that Twitter's value has now plummeted to around $15 to $20 billion under Musk's leadership, a massive devaluation from its purchase price. In parallel, the social media landscape has seen emerging competitors like Blue Sky, a platform developed by Twitter co-founder Jack Dorsey, which has now gained significant traction because of the suspension, the banning of Twitter in Brazil, where Musk's faced these legal challenges and this ban imposed by the Brazilian Supreme Court over Twitter's failure to comply with content moderation laws. And people have turned to Blue Sky. And the shift highlights the growing dissatisfaction with Musk's stewardship of Twitter and the potential for alternative platforms to fill the void. As this sort of chaos theory, isn't it, really? Life finds a way. But Twitter is on a downward spiral under Musk, and it doesn't. Musk later later stuff which has emerged today is that he's now planning some sort of, what is it? Alpha T males and A neurotypical people who are actually free from free to parse new information with an objective is this true filter. This is why a republic of high status males is best for decision making. Democracy should only be for those who are free to think. It's an outrageous retrograde statement to be making, but he can make these statements because he owns the platform. And that's why he is dangerous, because he doesn't really know when to shut up. And somebody who owns a platform or a newspaper has a responsibility to moderate their views, or it's a sort of tyranny of the media. And he shouldn't be surprised that people fight back. So the idea that he himself could be arrested, this is now a realistic idea, and there are people calling for his arrest and calling for Twitter to be banned, and I cannot imagine that those voices are going to get any quieter. And the sort of legal legal repercussions that Musk might face, particularly when you draw comparisons to Pavel Durov. Durov's arrest has been linked to these allegations of allowing criminal activities on his platform, a scenario that some commentators, like the former U.S. Labor Secretary Robert Reich, suggest should apply to Musk. And Reich has argued that Musk's behavior is out of control and that the authorities should consider similar actions against him if he continues to defy the legal norms and the regulatory frameworks. But basically the pattern of common sense and the pattern of propriety for proprietors. His penchant for controversial statements and actions, including promoting contentious and often misleading theories on Twitter, has fueled the perception that he sees himself as above the law. and he will be taken down. That perception, his recent actions in Brazil, where he defied a court order, underscore this belief. And I can't believe that Brazil will be the only country to feel slighted and to act decisively against him, while his immense wealth and control over a significant social media platform could give him considerable influence. The increasing regulatory scrutiny and the public backlash could signify a turning point, and the broader implications of these developments reflect a growing tension between tech millionaires and state authorities. And when people see an alternative to the one that is soiled by personality, this is a shop. This is a shop, and the shop will continue producing forms of sort of communication platforms. And if Musk wishes to hijack Twitter for his own ends, Twitter will find itself pushed into the back room. When Musk bought Twitter, he should have left his personality at the door. And Musk and Durov's cases illustrate the challenges that governments face in regulating global tech platforms that often operate beyond traditional legal frameworks, and the ongoing struggle these tech leaders and nation states may have will dictate the way the way forward. Much more so, I think, than any online safety laws. The online safety laws are about speculation and about sort of hopes. This is about the reality. And the reality is governments will shut down the platforms which don't comply. And there's a limit to how many times this can happen to a platform. There are authoritarian countries that will simply remove those platforms if they have the technology to do so. And that suddenly makes the platform pointless. And people will turn to another technology. Or the government, as in Russia, will provide its own. As the situation evolves, it will be crucial, I think, to watch how the authorities, particularly in more democratic nations, respond to the growing influence and perceived impunity of figures like Musk and Duval.